Go, hey guys, we're back, Visor TV. I'm Visor.
And I'm Alistair.
And we're here for Game of Thrones. No!
Whoa, stop.
No.
Stop.
No.
Chill.
No, I'm not gonna throw this away. We're not here for Game of Thrones. We are starting a new show today. And I know it's been a very long time since we last made a video.
Shit,
it's been.
Tell them how long it's been.
It's been a while. Let's just say that it's been a while. And man, the last time I uploaded the last video for Game of Thrones, that's reading the comments and stuff. It's like it kind of got to me, and I'm like, damn, man, it's like this is it. You know? This journey's over here, and a lot of sweet comments. Like honestly, this really appreciate that so much. Like it was so nice to read.
Yeah, some comments people giving support,
love,
man.
And
nice to know.
And that's why I'm for the Game of Thrones curious fans who are watching us right now, we're gonna try our best for season 8. Most likely we're gonna be we have to be reacting.
Yeah, we can't leave you guys just drop that
no. So season 8 we're gonna get down, but today we are starting a new show, and it's probably already spoiled in the title, but we're taking a completely we're taking a completely different turn from Game of Thrones and starting something new. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
See, we thought about it.
It's a show. Everybody's heard.
Everyone's seen it. Everyone's watched it.
You know, it's
all our friends have watched it.
It's something like in our childhood. We've seen not the show, but we've heard of Avatar throughout our childhood. You know,
yeah.
It used to be on Nickelodeon. I've seen a few bits here. Yeah, I've seen a few bits here and there. This bald kid fighting and shit. You know, I think his name starts with A, Ag or some shit.
Ang. I remember. Ang. Wait,
Ang?
AANG or ANG, something like that.
Ang. Okay. I think it's Ang.
Wait,
that rings a bell. Ang. So yeah, this bald. We want to watch a show with this bald kid's adventures. I know some people might think it's a kids show. It probably is a kids show, but what's intriguing about this show? It's to me, from my perspective, where I didn't even watch it yet, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those shows that I feel like once you go back and watch it, you're gonna start seeing things in a different light. To explain, as a kid, everybody's watched SpongeBob, right?
Yeah.
You watch SpongeBob, we also watch SpongeBob.
Yeah.
So as a kid, you watch SpongeBob, you see the show in a different way, and then as an adult, when you see it, you kind of see things where
you have a nose when you were a kid,
and some adult tone is what I'm talking about. Holy shit,
messages.
They're oh my god, this shit applies to the real world. You know, this is some adult shit, which I never, not in a million years, would have understood as watching it as a kid.
Yeah.
So and also Hey Arnold, you know. It's one of my favorite shows.
Dude,
Hey Arnold is one of my favorite shows as a kid.
Shit,
and there's this character Helga. Remember Helga, who was secretly in love with Arnold?
You got the unibrow?
Yeah. She's
I hated that girl.
Yeah, everybody hated that girl as a kid. But when I watched an episode as an adult, I'm like, damn, Helga, she's a really interesting character, and I feel sorry for her. I gotta give her a hug. It's because her parents are freaking alcoholics. They ignored her and shit.
Really?
So it was all these adult vibes. So anyways, back to Avatar. What I'm trying to say is I feel like this is a type of show where when I watch it right now, I feel like it's for kids, but I feel like there'll be adult tones to it.
You know what? You're right, man.
Because I guess we never watched this as a kid, so we won't know. We're watching it for the first time as an adult, so I don't know, it might be different. But
even people say when I watched the show as a kid, I would still watch it again. Why would you watch it again? Was it that good? It's
got to be good, right?
Know?
It's one of those shows it's Avatar. Avatar is something everybody's heard of, right?
Yeah,
everybody's heard of, and it's just it's got to be good. There's got to be something about this show, right? And that's why we're here to discover what's so good about this show. I know there's 3 seasons to it. There's 3 seasons.
Okay.
You know what really gets to me? Those adventurous shows. They all a group meets up, they go on adventures and shit.
Things that you wanted as a kid.
I love those adventure shows. So I'm trying to keep my expectations low. Obviously, I'm really curious to see. I'm the thing that really excites me is the story. Okay. Like I love story oriented shows. Like obviously everything's story oriented, but like story that goes like there's like adventures and shit. You know, I don't know.
Story development, character development.
Yeah, like, you know, stuff, I have a feeling Avatar will deliver that. Hopefully, like, but I'm sure it's gonna be a great show. I'm going into this with an open mind. Like obviously, like exactly. This is probably different from Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
it probably won't be as violent as Game of Thrones.
You see the red wedding? What's going on?
I'm sure there won't be no red weddings in Avatar, so please. I hope not. If there is, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Abort, eject myself.
Man, I'm so ready for this.
We're so ready for this. So you know, guys, again, you know, thanks everybody for subscribing, the support. You know, check the links below, subscribe. You know, we're gonna, and as for the schedule, actually, yeah. So as for the schedule, I'm gonna try to get this like right now, like we're entering into like a very, very busy time. It's gonna be like our schedules are gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try I'll promise you guys like once a week for sure. But like if I can, I'll try to drop double uploads or some shit, whatever I can, whenever I finish editing and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, you know, just meeting up stuff. Some episodes he might not be there. Because of like schedule meetups,
because our schedules like
so, you know, it's like, kind of crazy. Like we're like there's school,
there's too much crisscross in
school, work, classes, and everything. So we're gonna try our best to like keep it up, like once a week for sure.
Yeah.
I might double upload when I can.
Mm-hmm.
He might not be there sometimes, but like he'll try his best to be there most of the time.
Yeah.
I think he'll pull through. Sometimes you'll just see my face. Sometimes you'll see both of our faces. Hopefully, most of the time both of our
his face will be depressing, but
no, it's not. So, anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much it. And we also for the new guys coming into the channel, discovering it. We watch the reaction, do a discussion, and we have this special segment called the MVP
and flops.
So over there, we decide who the MVP of this episode is. So like basically who won the most, who had the most impact in this episode, and like who flopped the most, who lost the most in the episode. So it's a fun little segment, a treat at the end of the reaction. So stay tuned for that. And you know, let's commence the first episode.
Should we do it? Let's do it.
That was a great pilot. No, don't tell me what's happening next. No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I paused it. Dude, that was like for a first episode of a show that I expected to be like more childish than I thought. But this is
it was a good show.
It was. I'm in. Like sometimes it takes me like an episode or two or maybe 5 episodes to really get in. Like I'm in. I'm in the show. So those were we just watched episode 1 and 2 combined. I think we're meant to watch the first 2 episodes combined, but what are your first thoughts?
If I was a kid and I watched this, I would wait. Every single day or every week this show comes out.
For sure. Like you got like Nickelodeon waiting for the next episode to come out.
Yo, that was a good episode.
It's not like it says it's rated like it's for 7-year-olds. Like 7-year-olds and above can watch it, but like when what's her name? Katara? Katara's like, are you sexist? I'm like,
whoa. 2018. This is some serious shit.
Like we were like talking, we're like, oh, that's pretty sexist. Are you sexist? I'm like, okay. I kind of like this shit. But man, my first thoughts, just the intro when they had the whole explanation of like there's 4 nations. I think it's air, water, earth, fire and earth.
Yeah.
And like the Avatar, you could control all of them. Like it's just I'm already like, and this is my type of shit. Like I love the whole adventure. You have to go there to train kind of thing. There's like an ultimate enemy.
It's always been like a kid's dream. Like you always want to go on an adventure with your buddies. And
right?
Shit,
and you're sort of like living through the show. Like I'm already loving where the story is like for the first 2 episodes, like a lot happened and a lot of information was thrown at us. Like we got this Prince Zuko. Like there are some things where like okay, I sort of get by this like from the past. Like okay, I read some memes and shit like the Fire Nation attack, but I'm sort of understanding it.
I've never seen that.
Really, you haven't seen that?
Never seen.
Like people always like and then the Fire Nation attack. Like I always read that fucking comment.
Really?
I knew it was Avatar related, but like now okay, the Fire Nation obviously.
Okay, so we know, but the Fire Nations are people who took over.
So Prince Zuko. This dude and his fathers and his grandfather and his grandfather's grandfather, like they've been like searching for the Avatar, but they failed.
So he's a prince.
But apparently, so his father is still like the king.
Yeah, so I think he's alive.
He's alive. He did say it.
Otherwise, he'd be king, right?
So his father must be a threat. And like, but what I'm trying to say is like this dude was like in terms of like my tenacity, my motivation and shit to find Avatar it's like way above everybody in the past. Like this Zuko kid is like his mentality wise. Like he's set on catching it, and you know, credit to this guy, he actually caught him. Like two episodes in, he got the fucking Avatar. You know,
I mean, Aang gave himself up to pick up the
Aang did humble him, and Zuko did get humbled. Like we saw earlier when he was training with that guy.
Yeah,
like he's just like, you didn't even learn the basics shit. You know, like I can't teach you like the next level shit. He's like, no, I'm ready.
But he's not as badass as I thought he was. I mean, even what's his face, Sokka with the boomerang, you know, and him falling over and stuff like that.
He looks badass. I think he's still badass.
I think he's a badass.
I think he's badass. I think when he grows up, he's gonna be like he's gonna be a threat. Like he's already a child.
If he learns his basics,
if he learns his basics, though, kids always learn their basics. But like,
eat your vegetables.
And sure, no, you don't have to. But Prince Zuko he's a badass. He had his moments where like he had his moments where he's showing like he's still a child, but like I can see this guy growing. He's like, oh look, remember he learned. He's like he towards the end he's like, yo, we've seen this Avatar, what he could do. He's a kid, but I'm not gonna underestimate him. You know?
Yeah.
He has that intellect. He has that intellect. You know what I'm saying? Like he's already like he thinks like an adult. So like.
He actually does.
I think he might be one of the best.
The old guy was like, yo, thank God he's just a kid. And then he's like, yo, did you see what just happened?
Exactly. Like, it was supposed to like the role like the old guy, his teacher was kind of like, he's only a kid, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But maybe he has his reasons. Maybe that kid's dad is like he's probably some amazing ass fighter, right? It's a Fire Nation, like they rule the whole shit. But man, like so the Prince Zuko part was pretty nice. But yo, Aang, man, so he's been in the iceberg for 100 years.
Yeah.
So he's technically 12 years old, but he was frozen in time, so he didn't age. But he's actually 112 years old, and he doesn't want to be an Avatar.
Okay, that's the question I had. Did he? Okay, was he an Avatar when he was born,
Apparently
or was he like given? Or someone told him, listen, you're the next Avatar when he was younger.
I feel like you have to be born with it,
because he's like, I don't want to be an Avatar. So does that mean?
I feel like you have to be like born like you have to be born as an Avatar. I just feel like it would make sense for it to pass down, because I don't know, isn't it supposed to be rare? Like you're either born an Avatar, like it's not a power you could pass down. Like,
okay, I see what you're saying.
Because I don't know, I'm pretty sure.
I just got the vibe when he's like, I don't want to be one, you know.
Because obviously he's like a little kid, right? Like if you could pass down the power, maybe you would pass it down to some like a veteran, like you know, who has experience and shit. Like wouldn't that be better? Like this guy knows what's up, but and he's a kid. He's a kid. He's basically a kid. You're given this big ass responsibility. Like you see Aang's priorities. He wants to go penguin gliding.
Yeah, he is still a kid. Yeah, clearly.
He wants to do like other. He wants to chill first. You know, like he's like I don't want to be an Avatar, but I feel like he's being more open to it, and I love the chemistry with him and Katara.
Yeah, him and Katara. I have a feeling I'm gonna love Katara.
Yeah,
she's already real, but I feel like she's gonna pull through some shit. I
like Katara too. I like Sokka. Like I know you didn't like him at first,
you know, but at the end, okay, Fine, he won me over at the end. He's like, let's go get him.
I understood him from the start. Like you know, he's the only male like sort of figure. Like he's taking the challenge. He's actually like, hey, you know, like I'm the man. Like he was going up for it, man. He was on the hill facing a ship with battle fucking gear. You know,
so who's gonna take over the village now? Since he's the male lead, it's gonna be one of those kids. But that kid is like, what do you say? He's like, show no fear. He's gonna be the next guy.
Oh my god, show no fear. I have to be. But man, but like, wouldn't that village be like under threat? Because the Fire Nation now know
well, they were only after.
But they're fucked up people. They could they could what's the word I'm looking for? Threaten? Yeah, threaten.
Well, I mean, they're only looking. They saw that light. The guy that saw that light, you know, in the beginning when Aang was released from the iceberg.
Oh yeah. He's like, and then
so that's where he originated from, and then he went to that village. The only reason why he went to that village because he was looking for the airbender.
So you're saying he's not gonna needlessly like go and just annihilate the whole village?
Yeah, because he literally just figured him out. Like he just saw,
okay,
like he just came off from the iceberg.
Okay, maybe I'm just thinking like, okay, you know what? I'm like
the guy's only goal is the Avatar. Fuck everybody else. So that's why.
But like, don't they have like a big ass like army and shit? Like they send a portion of this to annihilate these people because they're really fucked up. I don't know.
Maybe. But then again, it's also like white, like rated under 7.
Okay, yeah. I guess you gotta.
I don't think it'll be that gruesome.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking like too much like Game of Thrones,
like Walter Frey. Oh shit, no!
Like I gotta fucking annihilate this whole village. Just to show them, hang their bodies and shit like Tywin.
Oh my god! No.
Fucking hell, the Reigns of Castamere, whatever it was.
So,
but man, yeah. So I didn't expect like him to get caught this fast, and like they had this. I feel like they had their initial showdown, Avatar Aang versus Zuko. I feel like
there's gonna be more
in the future, like when they learn more techniques and shit.
Yeah.
You know, when they're gonna be more groomed into their act of and their fighting styles are gonna be more groomed.
Yeah, that's true.
I just feel like it's gonna be pretty hype. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be pretty fucking hype
between Aang and the
Zuko. Zuko is Zuko.
Zuko.
Right, I have it all. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. You know how his eyes glow just when he's in a near-death experience?
Yeah.
Remember the first time when his eyes glow? He was in underwater when the friggin' wave came to him. And then when he was sinking, then he glowed.
You mean like when he made the iceberg thingy?
Yeah. Remember?
Oh, that was like 100 years ago, right?
100 years ago, and that was only with the near-death experience.
Now the same thing again.
Yeah, he fell in the water again. He might have been in trouble. He was in trouble. He might have been near death. And
I feel like it activates near death. But man, Aang has to he's gotta learn how to control that shit.
Yeah.
If he controls that shit, man, so you know how the beginning they're like the Avatar has 4. It basically knows how to use all 4 powers, like air, water, earth, and fire.
Yeah.
But so when an Avatar is born, what I'm trying to get is you're not born with these powers. You're just born as a basic you're basically born with a basic version with airbending.
Yeah.
But you gotta you basically have the capability to learn all 4.
Yeah, it's like how.
But you're not gonna give it. You're not gonna be given it. You gotta train them. What I thought was
But that goes for any bender, right?
No. I feel like only the airbenders, and I mean not airbenders. Only an Avatar could control all 4.
Oh
only
yeah.
If you're well, not a lot of people even have bending. Like that village, only Katara had it. Water.
Yeah, and she's still like the basics of the basics.
And she can't even do it. She can't do it. She does it sort of when she's kind of same like Aang, she just does it. But I just feel like there's she's got to train. Aang's got to do. They're gonna train together.
The North Pole.
They're going to the North Pole.
So you see the North Pole. You see Santa Claus.
Santa Claus in the water. You Santa like ho ho ho. What the fuck you doing, Santa?
This is why I haven't responded to my letters. You piece of shit. You're a liar.
Come on, eggnog, baby. So Zuko's been a bad boy. Fucking Santa. Anyways, Sokka got Appa flying. Oh, I'm gonna make a song called Sokka Got Appa Flying. The remix.
Sokka.
He's what's the year? Yip Yip?
Yip, I think.
Yip Yip or something like that. Yeah. So that was nice to see. I like Sokka already having that character development where he's like a bratty kid, but you're sort of seeing he's got as Aang said, don't be too serious, have some fun. Yeah. Even though I understand his situation.
Yeah.
You gotta have that. You gotta have
life advice too.
It is.
Whatever you're going through in life,
try to be cool down and have some fun. Exactly. You gotta calm down. Be stress free. So if whoever is having a stressful time, just decompress, guys. Decompress.
Okay.
What else? I love the creativity of the fighting style of the show.
Yo, the fighting was
I loved it. I loved how when his hands were tied and he basically backflip. The guy's a sharp helmet. He cuts his arms free. Put the guy down. And when he's fighting Zuko, when he's extinguishing his fire through his airbending and shit. I felt like right now, as things stand, Aang versus Zuko. I feel like Aang mops the floor with him, just destroys.
Yeah,
Zuko.
I think so.
I feel like it destroys him.
I mean, it could be a good match if Zuko trained a bit more.
Zuko was he did have the upper
He
hand.
put up a bit of a fight.
He put up a respectable fight, but like I felt like that was because Aang was like distracted. But I feel like Zuko's being really motivated now. He's like, yo, this shit.
And he lost his fight with the thing he's been training for like pretty much his whole life.
Yeah,
you know. So like he's like, okay, I'm
13,
not gonna lose his
14 years. Yeah. So Zuko's motivated. I'm curious to see his family and like, I also want to see like a flashback. I want to see Aang's past, like his 12 years 100 years ago, like how it all came to be. I'm kind of curious to see. I hope we get some of that.
Yeah.
That'd be nice to see. And in the village they're in, like Sokka is like the South Pole village.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's still an ongoing war going on. Because all the men of that tribe they're not there. They're in war. It's only the woman and the children, right? That's all they're there. And Sokka, he's just basically like he's like, okay, since they're not there, I'll try to be like a male figure protecting this tribe. But so there's a war still going on.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that. Like that's interesting.
They said that in the beginning, but I didn't really like.
The beginning, guys, we're gonna miss some things here and there. It's like we literally just watched the first 2 episodes together, but like in a couple of episodes, like we'll get the hang of things. Like, I feel like we're in the right track. I feel like we're in the right track.
I want to bring something up. Yeah. I think I may be thinking about it too much. Okay, you know how there's 4 elements, right? Fire, air, water, and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Earth. Yeah.
I realized how what's her name, Katara, can only water bend if there's water nearby.
Oh.
Right? And Aang and also Zuko.
We'll get the names.
Don't worry. Zuko can do it when there's no elements nearby. I mean, air maybe probably because air all around us. But like fire, for example, or even earth, you can't do it. You can't make a rock, for example, out of thin air. You know?
I see what you're saying.
So,
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like. Yeah, that's an interesting point, actually.
I don't know, like
because air is everywhere, so you can literally do that anytime, right? Okay.
But I'm like fire.
But like, could you like create water from your own self and like
water? You are 70% water, technically.
Oh, you use your own water? Don't
do that. Don't do that.
Like, oh, let me water bend. Oh, it dies.
but
yeah, no, that's interesting. I'm actually curious too. Like, could you create like rocks and shit, or do you have to have some sort of like earth-like substance near you, like? Even Earth, like there's always going to be a ground.
Yeah.
Like, but okay, say you're in a ship in the middle of the sea. Do you use the wood on the ship to earthbend, or can you like create your own?
That's what I was thinking.
But fire, they were creating fire, but like okay, we have oxygen as part of like if you combust that, but like you still need like.
What's the formula? It's been since grade 11.
My brain's not working. Chemistry. I know you need something. Wait, how do you combust? CO2 or some shit? Like O2?
O2... Man, don't make me think.
You need a source of fuel, though, right?
I don't know.
Anyways, guys.
I don't know. God.
We didn't do great in our science classes. So I'm just going to end it right there. So, overall...
we just show that we're stupid.
We're stupid and we're proud, okay? No, I'm kidding. Overall, my first thoughts on the show, it's like, I'm in. I'm loving it.
I love it, man.
I'm already like thinking so much about it. Like
I wish I watched it as a kid, like, honestly. This would have done me like so much.
This would be a hype show as a kid, but like as an adult, I'm loving this.
Yeah.
I'm fucking loving this. Like I was sort of scared. I'm like, oh, maybe it's gonna be too childish or something. But like, it's like this is fucking cool shit.
Bad, man.
I loved it. I loved it. So we are officially done the first 2 episodes of Avatar, and stay tuned for our next segment, the MVP and flop. Alright guys, here is our first segment for who's going to be our MVP of this episode and who's going to be
our flop of this episode.
So we're going to decide, we're going to start off with the MVP. Who are our candidates? The obvious one?
Aang.
It's got to be Aang because, he was humble. He gave Zuko a humbling lesson. He humbled him, sort of. He saved the day. He literally, like, he wasn't even that serious. And he sort of goofed off and, like, pretty much, like, beat everybody up and like got away.
Yeah,
he saved the day. He saved their village. Yeah. So Aang has strong. I'm leaning towards him. There's also Katara. I feel like if she didn't believe in him, Like she didn't believe in Aang from the very start. She didn't,
I guess so. That's a good point.
You know, Katara is also like, you know, she she was the only one who believed in Aang. You know,
because like everybody obviously Avatar is like the shit, right?
Yeah, but she
realized it. Yeah, but if Katara didn't believe in him,
even Granny, this wise woman,
even the grandma didn't. So if Katara didn't bring this Avatar, then they would have been like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Katara, she believed in Aang. She's good too. But like, and then who else? Appa for fucking flying finally. You know,
sure.
Fucking Appa. No, but I like Appa.
Yeah, he's
like.
Chill.
I feel like he's gonna be one of those lovable characters. But overall, you gotta give it to Aang, man. You gotta give it to the Avatar. He saved the day. He literally took on this Fire Nation force and. You know, he did pretty well. So
it has to be Aang, man.
Aang will be our MVP for today.
You made us believe, put clothes on our backs, you sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
Alright, so who's gonna be the flop?
Flop of this episode now.
Everybody do the flop!
Okay, we could give it to Zuko.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna give it to him because I see potential in him.
Okay, we see potential in him. He put up a fight. He technically didn't do anything wrong.
Exactly.
He didn't do he fought.
He did his due diligence. Like he made sure. Like he was motivated as fuck.
Yeah.
To find the Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
He found the Avatar. He forced the Avatar to surrender, where he took him captive. You know, and then it was his guards that fucking let him go.
Yeah, and even when Aang fucking infiltrated the thing.
Yes.
He expected that to happen, so he's kind of like one step ahead.
When he entered his room and they fought pretty it was pretty good. Aang did get the upper hand, but like Zuko, I can't give him the flop, man. Like. He did it up, and he was wise at the end too. He was just like, "Yo, this is not over." He's a kid, but like, you know, this guy is like the real deal, right? Somebody more experienced. However, his master, I felt like he was too nonchalant about everything he did.
Nonchalant,
like he was like casual about it. He was like very
he's a lazy guy.
He's a lazy guy. I'm sure he's a badass. We don't know much about him.
Yeah, but he's a lazy guy.
You know why I'm giving. I think the master deserves a flop because if you think about it, like had the dude not been sleeping, and had he been like he's training Zuko, so I'm assuming like this guy is like there's a reason why he's training him because he's probably like
probably an expert.
He's probably a veteran, right?
Okay.
So like if he was serious and he seriously fought Aang, he's like, yo, this guy's Avatar. Let me fucking fucking burn his ass right now. Take him to the Fire Nation to like Zuko's dad, who's a king, right? And like just finish this right here and right then. But then at the end he's like sleeping, didn't really care.
Even at the end, he's like, yo, thank God he's a kid.
Thank God he's a kid.
And Zuko's like, you fucking piece of shit. You know?
And Zuko's like, yo, like he's a kid. Look what he did. You know?
Exactly.
So that's why, I feel like I'm kind of disappointed in the master. Like as a master, you're supposed to be wise, but your apprentice isn't wiser. What I'm thinking right now.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's wise. Maybe I'm shitting on too much, but like.
But for this episode,
for episode 1 and 2 combined, we're doing this together. So the master will be the flop of today's episode. Alright guys, so that's it for today. We watched both episodes together. Guys, support us. Links are down below.
We'll use books this time.
We'll use books to get better notes. I'm loving this show, so you guys stay tuned for next time.
And guys, like always, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Alistair
and Visor.
Peace.